Hi everyone, hope you're well. I think everybody wants to have a look at the camp. I'm gonna go around and show you a bit. It's been absolutely amazing, but first I'll show you this place. So we've got a little brook that comes off the mountain here, and it's gonna start getting really noisy. It's absolutely beautiful. Those views are amazing. Look at that. So not much point it is me talking at the moment because you can see that's absolutely stunning. So it's four of us. We've got Gray, Alan, Stan. Got three Lavvus. Stan is in a tarp tent that we set up for him yesterday. He's got a nice setup. And the tarp tent is really spacious, really. Look at that. Really spacious. He's got all his gear there and so on. Closes us up at night and it leaves a little space there, but it's really brilliant. This is a really windy place here, and this setup is absolutely brilliant. We've added an addition to this setup, which is this ridge line at the back here, and basically just towards this here just makes it much better. So takes that ridge up there just higher, but it's absolutely brilliant, really cool. Got Alan set up. He's got himself a trunge here. He loves this Lavvu, so that's Alan set up over there. And look at that, the Akan. That's a 20,000 milliamp Akan that he got. He's absolutely chuffed with that. But yeah, that's Alan's setup over there. Stranger. And camp. So we got the two Lavvus. We had three of them set up here, but it was a bit tight, so we got two Lavvus at the moment. That's my Lavvu there with the stove that Gray made me. We're gonna have a look at that soon. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Paul Robert is camping up there in the Dutch Army tent. It's also quite a nice setup, that. Thinking of getting a second one to put a tent stove in it. And yeah, that's our view over there. There's Gray relaxing.
Hey guys.
There's Stanny. There's Alan. Alan! Having a nice, relaxing, chilled out time. And why not? Now, Alan and Stan, believe it or not, went all the way up there. And there's like a little body, is it? Yeah, all the way up there. So they went up that ridge line. That one, let me see. They went up that ridge line over there, all the way up there. And got to what they thought was the summit. But it's not, is it? It's not the summit, is it?
No, there's another two beyond it.
There's another two behind that. So they got up there and they decided, no, they're not going to go any further. That's enough for them. But apparently they could see the coastline. Right, I'm going to show you this Lavvu. Let me show you the stove. So that's it over there. Just adjust the camera. Now what I found is burning kindling is okay, but it sort of burns very fast because it's quite fierce, this little stove. So I found these instant fire logs. Now these things burn for ages. If I take, that's a 4-1 there, and if I take a full one and sort of half it like as I did there, and I break it in quarter, that quarter will give me nearly half an hour of heat. So they'll burn for nearly half an hour. So basically that one there will burn nearly half an hour, and you don't need fire lighters or anything. It lights pretty easy. And I guess we sort of, I don't know, not using wood, using all this rubbish, but it doesn't smell, which is brilliant. Just open this up and you can have a look inside. Look at that. That's quite fierce. Last night was pretty cold, and I had this on, and the Lavvu was completely warm. What I do, I put my coffee on top here, coffee press, and that's just slowly simmering away. I've just put it on, so another 5 minutes and that should be nice coffee there, all ready. And that warming tray that's got there is brilliant. What I've done on this one, I put pegs down, so I pegged the legs down on all 4 corners, so it does not move. You know, it's quite stable. This is absolutely brilliant. I'm really impressed with the Lavvu. I love the Lavvu. Absolutely brilliant. Olight head torch there, and that's an Outexy lantern that I got off them. That's also brilliant. Absolutely nice. Yeah, that there on my flue pipe still gets hot, so I've wedged it open because I don't want to burn the Lavvu. I'll just show you. It burns quite clean. That's how it is there. That's fine for now, but I will come up with a different idea. But you can see the stove burns quite clear. Look at that view. That's a beautiful view, isn't it? Lovely. Let's go and have a look at what Alan's getting up to there. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
What you up to?
Making some noodles.
Oh, it smells nice actually.
It does. Chicken noodles.
Chicken noodles. So go on. How have you enjoyed your weekend?
I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah?
Really good.
What do you reckon of this spot?
It's a really nice place actually.
Yeah?
There's a nice walk up the top as well.
How was it from up there?
Nice. Nice view.
Took some doing though, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
What was worse, going up or coming down?
Coming down.
I was sat with Gray and I said to Gray, right, going up, yeah, he's going to feel it, but coming down is going to be the worst part.
Yeah, I felt it going up, but coming down was a bit harder.
It always is, mate, honestly.
But it was worth it. It was a nice view up there.
Just lose your balance coming down, that's the shit part.
Yeah.
And your knees start trembling and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It was a bit steep.
Yeah, that is quite steep, because really you should have gone up on that ridge there, all the way up to there. You guys came up on the other side,
It was a lot steep.
and then you actually followed the wall all the way down, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I tell you what,
very
that's
steep.
some doing that, because way up there, it is very steep, isn't it?
It was steep, yeah.
But I think the view is worth it. And apparently Stan was saying about the dates on that body.
Yeah, one was 1890.
Yeah?
And it was 1902,
Wow.
1947. There's quite a few old ones up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's been up there for donkey's years, hasn't it?
Over 100 years.
Yeah,
more.
over 100 years that's been up there. And the name's there engraved in the stones to prove it. But these two, it wasn't enough them getting up there, right? They actually had to get up there and up the body So they climb right on top of the body.
Got the pictures to prove it as well.
Yeah? Yeah, send me some pictures and I'll
send you the
put it on
pictures.
you.
Yeah.
Right, I'll let you carry on cooking there.
All right, cheers.
How are you getting on with the Lavvu?
I love it. It's amazing.
It's really good, isn't it?
I'm really impressed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what's next then?
A stove.
Are we going to do a winter camp here?
I would, yeah.
Yeah?
As long as I've got one of your stoves, yeah.
The thing is brilliant, isn't it?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Really good. No, we're going to get a stove for you. Hopefully a Lavvu for Stan as well.
Yeah.
And we can do a nice winter camp here.
Mm.
I reckon that'll be
Yeah.
spot on that. But next trip, I think, I'm going to say it now, I think it's going to be Scotland.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
good. It sounds really good, though.
Take the canoe up,
Mm.
Scotland, fishing,
Yeah.
catch and cook. Sounds brilliant.
Sounds really good, that one.
Yeah. Food for thought. Right. Now I'm going to take you over to Gray's Lavvu so you can have a look at his setup and his stove. Now I must say that his stove is pretty fierce. It's a square stove, so it's not the shape of mine. Let me just check on mine quickly. Is mine still going? Yep, look at that. Still going strong. But what I'll do is I'll just add, my coffee is nearly brewed. Just add one of these to it. Close up. Let that stew another 2-3 minutes. Oh no, the coffee is done. That's it. Let's get that off there. Just get it on the warmer. So that's what I like about that plate there. That's a hot plate. Just plunge that slowly. I can just leave that on the hot plate and they'll stay warm. So yeah, leave that for a minute. We'll come back to that coffee. But that's great. Gray's one. It's smoking a lot at the moment. He's just put a can on top of it. He's testing things out and just trying things out. But that will stop smoking once the drawer goes nicely. But yeah. Let's see. That's his stove there. I think it's brilliant that. Let's open it up if I can. Yeah. Wow. Right, okay, it's filled it up to the brim. You can see it there. But this is slightly bigger than mine. It's square as well. But he had it the other night where it was actually glowing. It was glowing red. On the sides, on the top. And he's got this. How many liters is this pot of coffee?
1.5.
1.5 liter. And
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 1.5 liter, 10 minutes on that stove. And the heat that comes out of it is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But it's really nice. I mean, the thing warms up. It's like a hot tent, a proper hot tent. It's awesome. So yeah, that's Gray's setup there. Gray's stove. But I think Gray and I are going to change things a bit, aren't we?
Yep.
We're going to perfect a stove and we're going to try and get some stoves made. I think what we're going to...
Yeah. Just bought a new TIG welder to make them out of stainless.
Yeah.
Got plans for a collapsible one as well, so it folds down flat.
Yeah.
And so yeah, things in the pipeline for
Yeah.
the stoves.
Going to work on that.
Yep.
That one there is brilliant.
Yeah, so is that. I'm just
That stove there is absolutely amazing. The
Yeah.
design of it and everything,
Yeah, it's so
I'm
efficient,
made up
aren't
with
they?
it. I'm
Well,
really made up
you
with
can
it.
tell by how much smoke's coming out the chimney.
Yeah.
There is none,
No.
you know.
I think the square sets, the square stoves are not as good as those, are they? Great.
It depends what you use it for. You see, I built that primarily to burn charcoal.
Yeah.
You see, now I think the round stoves don't warp, whereas the rectangular ones do.
They warp.
When
Yeah.
that gets hot, it goes. It's like
Yeah.
a ski slope. It's all
Yeah.
kinds of shapes.
Yeah.
You know.
But you done charcoal and that, and it burns absolutely brilliant. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I fill that with charcoal, and it's bearing in mind it's 10 inches by 5 inches.
Yeah.
Fill it with charcoal and burn for I think it was about 2.5 or 3 hours.
Yeah. But when you add that pipe open the other day, that
Yeah.
wasn't smoking as much.
No, it's because I've just put it on there to restrict the airflow to slow down the burn.
Right.
That's what I'm experimenting with at
Right.
the moment. But as you can see now, it's smoking like mad because it's not burning efficiently.
Yeah.
You see, so in effect, it's like putting a damper it's like closing the damper in the flue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, that's no good. That's going to have to come off there because that's
Yeah.
it's just choking
Yeah.
it up, isn't it?
Massive this. It's really awesome, that. Enjoy, Stan. Thank you. We've got Paul Roberts fly fishing. He's fell in the water about twice now. Once I pushed him in, actually. But yeah, he's there fishing away. Hi, Paul.
All right, mate.
How's it going?
Failing.
You having fun?
Yes, always.
So he's been teaching me how to fly fish, and you know what? I've took to it. I love it, and I'm gonna be getting myself a set. So fly fishing in future looks like it,
I'm right.
because I'm definitely gonna get myself one.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy Paul came, met us. It's a wonderful place, isn't it, Paul?
It's a fantastic place, yeah. It's
Lovely.
absolutely beautiful.
I mean, the wind was blowing early on,
Yeah.
but
It's dropped off now.
It's dropped
but also
off
the
nicely.
sun's gone behind as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's getting a bit chilly, but
yeah.
well. Yeah. Just like that, Alex. Show off.
First time I've ever done this. I'm enjoying it. I really
Yeah, whatever. World Championship. Always try and float your line down to the water rather than slam it down. You've got a fish just underneath the scarper. Just spook the fish.
Right, so say that again.
So always try and float your line down, yeah, rather than, you know what I mean? If you see a splash off your line, you've gone horribly wrong. That was nice. Perfect. As I say, Alex, you'd usually fish, you'd be in the middle of the stream, and you'd be casting upstream. Oh, you're talking there. So you'd be casting upstream, and then you keep pulling line back, but not pulling the fly. Yeah. So it's just slack. Yeah. Yeah. And put the top past you, and you go down a bit, and you let it out. Yeah. And then when you get to the end of where you want to go, back up again, casting, up. Yeah? And that's how you do it. It's supposed to imitate a fly that's falling in the water and it's drifting down the water. Now I'm getting one for
So finally, I got Paul sat down, and Stan, and Alan, and Gray's hiding in his Lavvu.
I'm over.
How's it going, Paul? All right, enjoy yourself. Very much so. Yeah. Bunch of mad blokes here, isn't it?
Yeah, blokes that throw you in the river from 6 foot up, you know. It's...
Oh yeah, we had a few incidents. We're not going to go there, are we? Yeah. So Paul was trying to teach me how to fly fish, and we were both stood on a rock. And I don't know, maybe I stood too close, or he got scared of me, or something like that. But he handed me the pole, and he went flying into the river. But I went for a swim tonight as well.
Yeah.
And it was flipping freezing, absolutely freezing.
I almost went for a swim last night.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
partially you did, yeah. Oh, over here.
Oh, going down the bank.
Always forgot about that. So, me, Paul, Stan, Alan, and Gray over there. Dungan. Durgan.
Dustbin.
I mean, this lovely place.
It's marvellous.
It's absolutely amazing. Last night wasn't so nice because we had a couple of idiots here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Boom boom music until about what?
God knows.
7 in the morning. I could still hear it.
Yeah.
They had about 50 kids. Dogs chained up. Beer.
Bad singing voices.
Very bad singing voices. They started karaoke about 1 o'clock in the morning. That was ridiculous. I don't know what the kids were doing, but there you go. Each to their own. But they packed up early doors this morning. They went off, and we've had the place to ourselves today.
Waved them goodbye with a smile on
We
our
did, didn't
faces.
we? Yeah. So we're gonna have something to eat now. I don't know, stew or something.
I've got my one.
I do. Yeah.
I've got sausages I need to get rid of.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a river there. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a bread. Make it. Hopefully it will come out nice. Last time it didn't. So,
Really?
yeah. Hopefully make a nice bread. So we had a wonderful day today. It's been absolutely brilliant. Quite chilly tonight. Paul Roberts. Yeah. Is a good one. Really. Pleasure to camp with. Pleasure to be with. Absolutely brilliant. We did a bit of fly fishing. He showed me. I've never done fly fishing before. He showed me how to do a bit of fly fishing. That was brilliant. I think that's my next step. I'm gonna get a fly fishing rod, and take it from there. I think, yeah, that'll be brilliant. I mean, I got Stan, he loves fishing, and I think it will just be a great addition to our adventures, just go out and do a bit of fly fishing and so on, and for down the farm, that'll be brilliant. It's about 11:30 now at night. Quite cold out there. I've come inside, put this thing on. I tell you what, the thing is amazing. Honestly, it pumps up some heat out of here. I just lit it and I'm already warm. It's about ready to take this off. It's warm. But burning kindling like this in the stove here, I mean, it's really, this stuff burns like mad. I think the stove is just too powerful for it, and it just burns out within minutes. But what I found is I wanted to try the instant logs, those there, and I mean, that's too thick to put in. That will, you know, it won't fit in there. So what I've done is I've split it down the middle like that, and I quartered them as well. And just that quarter there, split down the middle, so it's only a quarter of that. It lost me about 20 minutes to half an hour. So in total, you got like nearly 2 hours burn time with the stuff. It doesn't smell. It's, you know, and it's ferocious, honestly it is. I mean, if I open that up a bit more, it really goes for it, and I can feel the heat there. That's really warm. The Lavvu is completely warm. It's absolutely brilliant. Gray did a brilliant job on this. I'm so chuffed about this stove, honestly. I'm actually thinking, well, Gray and I are talking, I think we're gonna do one in stainless steel, see how that comes out. But honestly, this is brilliant. I had Paul here early on, and he was gobsmacked, honestly. I mean, Gray had he's got a box one. It's slightly bigger than this one. The whole thing was red. Yeah, honestly, the thing was glowing red, which you don't need for Lavvu. You just need to take the chill out. This is more than enough. This is big enough. In the mornings, what I do, pop that against the chimney and on there, and just let it brew. You know, I love my ground coffee, so just let that brew. And then I've got my plunger. That's brilliant. That I got that off Amazon for, I think it was something like 15 or 16 quid, something like that. That's brilliant. That. So tomorrow morning I'll stick that on, stick my coffee in, let it slow brew for about 5 minutes. It's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, wow, what a weekend it's been so far. Absolutely brilliant. Done some fly fishing, chilled out, did some nice cooking. Oh, the Scotch eggs. Those Scotch eggs were amazing. They were really nice. Gray did a stew tonight. Did a lovely stew. That was nice. Last night we got here on Friday, but I was just too tired to video really. Got here Friday afternoon. What did I do? A mushroom cream sauce, and then what we had is we added sauté potatoes in a pack. That came in a pack. Sauté potatoes. I think they were like garlic and bacon sauté potatoes. Added that to that mix, and that was awesome. We had a steak with that. That was absolutely nice. Made it nice and chilly, nice and hot, spicy. That went down a treat. Honestly, that was really nice. Got some carbs in. Had this thing on the go last night, and that was awesome. So I'm just about ready to turn in and see what tomorrow brings. But the place where we are is just a relaxing place, really. We just outside the Lake District. It's absolutely awesome. It's really nice. Today we got quite a few camper vans that sort of turned up because this is common land. So, you know, we can't stop anybody from coming on here. Whoever comes. So we got quite a few camper vans and so on. There's a groupie over there and they're having fun. But you know what, it didn't really disturb us, didn't put us off. We had a few people come over this morning all intrigued about the Lavvus, and showed them the Lavvus, and they were, you know, asking about the stoves. The guy was pretty impressed as well about the stove, about the heat that it kicks out, so that was good. Let's see if I can show you. There's that burning away there, and if I want, I can just stoke it a bit more. Extra heat, put that in there, close it up, and they'll just blast. But it gets to a point that it's too hot. So yeah. Yeah guys, honestly this has been a beautiful weekend, and I'm sure tomorrow will carry on being a nice evening. So I'm gonna turn in now. Quite knackered. Woke up very early. So that's me done for the night. I'm off.